Mina and Brian here with you on SportsCenter. It was a spur-of-the-moment decision for Wemby to play last night despite that bruised rib. Now, look, he needed to play 20 minutes in one of the last two final regular season games for the Spurs to be eligible for the regular season awards, first quarter. Look at this. One step, two-step, dunk.
There we go.
And this is the second quarter now. Wemby again spinning and dunking again. He played 15 minutes, 6 seconds in the first half at 24 points. Let's get to the third. What does the Fox say? Throw it to Wemby, and he scores it. 9 minutes left in the third. De'Aaron Fox, he's going to miss, but there's Wemby. He would check out of the game at this point. He had played 20 minutes, 14 seconds, officially making him eligible for the NBA awards. He finished with 40. Cooper Flagg had himself a night as well. Watch this. Drive and the finish at the cup with Wemby there trying to challenge. Flagg, in fact, had 33 points in this one. It's his 11th career 30-point game, but it's the Spurs who get the win, 139-120. It's their 5th straight win over the Mavericks. As for Wemby, he's now officially eligible for NBA awards. He had 40 points, 13 rebounds, 5 assists against Dallas. It was his 5th game this season where he's had 40 and 10, which ties a Spurs single-season record with the Admiral David Robinson, who did it back in '93, '94. The only other player with 5 of those kind of games this season, Luka Doncic.
How about LeBron James and the Lakers hosting the Suns? Still no Luka, no Austin Reeves in this one due to injuries, but doesn't even matter because LeBron James putting the Lakers on his back. Luke Kennard finds James with a flush right there. How about James hits Rui Hachimura behind the back 3? That one's good. LeBron reaches 12,000 career assists, only the 4th player in NBA history to hit that mark. He joins John Stockton, Chris Paul, and Jason Kidd. Lakers up by 15. LeBron again. Patented mid-range turnaround jumper, 22 first-half points, tied for his highest-scoring half this season. Late third, Marcus Smart hits LeBron, who does that. Lakers just running away with this one. LeBron again picks up the loose ball, throws down the dunk here in transition. That'll be all she wrote. 28 points, 6 rebounds, 12 assists, and 4 steals. The Lakers go on to win 101-73. The Lakers will officially open the playoffs at home this season with their win over Phoenix, but they still have a chance to clinch the 3 seed with a win and a Denver loss on Sunday. ESPN Analytics gives the Lakers a 61% chance to earn the 3 seed. All right, our NBA analyst Quentin Richardson joins us right now in Q. Let's look at the West. The Rockets are locked into the 5 seed, and we'll have to wait and see who gets the 4 seed on Sunday. So which team would Houston match up better with in the first round? Is it the Lakers or the Nuggets?
This is easy, Amina, right here. I mean, with Luka and Austin Reeves not being back yet, and who knows how healthy and what condition they'll be in when they do get back. Houston would rather play the Lakers all day long, every day. And that's not to say this is going to be an easy series because LeBron, as you seen last night, is very capable of going back into the lead spot and trying to put them in a position to win. So I'm not saying that like Houston's just going to go in there and sweep the Lakers if those guys don't play, because I do believe LeBron will still make them competitive, but the Lakers are the easy choice because Denver is strong when they get at full strength.
Yeah, Lakers missing some offense. We look at Doncic and also Austin Reeves not being out there. Lakers play the Jazz on Sunday while the Nuggets play the Spurs to close the regular season. Speaking of the Nuggets, they won 11 in a row after beating OKC last night. Jokic, Murray, and Aaron Gordon all didn't play in that game last night. However, just how dangerous could Denver be in the postseason?
I feel like Denver's going to be one of those teams that's going to be competing to come out of the West. I would not be surprised one bit if they make it to the Western Conference Finals and they're there to try and go on to the finals, because Joker is having a career, is having an all-time type year. We've never seen anybody lead the league in assists and rebounds in the same year. And he's averaging a triple-double, which is higher than the triple-double that he had when he got the MVP. So he's playing the top form, and he's been unbelievable for them. And then you get Aaron Gordon and the complimentary guys coming back, and them at full strength, they're a scary team.
Yeah, you mentioned the numbers that Jokic is putting up. The Joker has 64 games played this season. He must play at least 15 minutes Sunday versus the Spurs to be eligible for those postseason awards. I don't know if he's thinking about that right now, but I'm sure he's thinking about more so winning a championship than postseason awards. More from Q in the next hour. All right, let's stay on the hardwood. It was a Boston 3 party last night inside of TD Garden as the C's took on the Pelicans. Take you out there on the court. There's a look at Jaylen Brown, them getting set. First quarter, Boston up by 2. Derek White drills the logo 3 with the shot clock winding down. Boston now up by 5. Later on in the quarter, JB again steps into transition, gets the 3 plus the foul. 23 points for him in this one. Celtics up by 13. Peyton P. walk up 3. He does that all the time. And in the second quarter, Bucci Mane in the corner says, I want some too. Celtics led 82-51 at the half. That's the best nickname. I love it. Third quarter, D. White back to Sam Hauser. He's like, I can shoot the 3 too. Come on now. Hauser with 24 points, 8 3-pointers in this matchup. End of the shot clock. Nemish Queta, this is insane, makes his first career 3-pointer. He was 0 for 10 prior to that. It was everybody's night in Boston. Then in the fourth, Hugo Gonzalez, the new guy, says, I want some too. Celtics tied the NBA single-game record with 29 3-point field goals. They clinch a 2 seed and win that one 144-118. How about Kate Cunningham and the Pistons taking on LaMelo Ball and the Hornets? And we had a good one. Early in the first quarter, Ball finds Brandon Miller for the alley-oop slam, but take a look at this. A little bit of chippiness happening. Miller, Duncan Robinson, they exchange some words. They get into it. Brandon Miller's like, yeah, I want that smoke. Both players had to be broken up.
That's disrespectful.
A little disrespectful.
Yeah, that's disrespectful.
Look, a lot of smoke happening, a little bit of chippiness to start this one off. Let's take it to the second quarter. Hornets down 3. LaMelo Ball steps back from way downtown, knocks down the logo 3 right there. Game tied at 38. Ball in transition, passes up the layup, runs out to the corner. Come on, he's just playing games with them at this point. Hornets down 3 at the half, third quarter. Asar Thompson saves the ball, finds Cunningham right there to finish at the rim. Cunningham with 14 points and 7 assists. A couple of minutes later, LaMelo 3. Gets a friendly little bounce right there at the rim. He finished with 27 points and 8 assists. Fourth quarter, Duren finishing at the rim with a tough layup. Detroit uses a big fourth quarter run to power them to a 118-100 win.
Okay, let's go out west. Kevin Durant and the Rockets facing Anthony Edwards. He had missed the last 3 games with that knee injury in the T-Wolves. This is the third quarter. Here's Ant-Man. Elbow jumper is good. Minnesota's down 2 at this point. Next possession, KD's like, let me get my get back. One-legged. Hit 33 to Slim Reaper. Houston up by 4. And then Amen Thompson, watch this.
Oh, my goodness.
He had 41. Rockets up 6. Ant-Man, the step back.
Oh, filthy.
T-Wolves down 2. So we get to the fourth quarter now. Under 5 minutes left to play. T-Wolves up 7. Terrence Shannon Jr. Yo, he had 23 points off the bench. He also made 5 threes in this game, and the T-Wolves were rolling. Up 4. Edwards, like, let me put this away. He had 22. Wolves win at 136-132. They snapped the Rockets' 8-game winning streak. Rockets are now locked in that 5 seed.
Last night, the Knicks beat the Raptors 112-95 behind 22 points and 10 rebounds from Karl Anthony Towns. Jalen Brunson added 29 points to help New York wrap up the 3rd seed in the Eastern Conference. It was the Knicks' 13th straight win over Toronto. All right, our NBA analyst Quentin Richardson with us right now, and let's talk about the Eastern Conference. Q, the Knicks are locked into the 3 seed in the East right now. They made the conference finals last season, looking to get over the hump and win a championship this season. However, what's it going to take for the Knicks to take a step forward in the postseason?
They're going to need to lead with their defense. They're going to need to be the best version of themselves defensively when it comes playoff times. And, I mean, obviously, you're going to need Jalen Brunson to be who he's been, one of the best players for their team, and lead them that way. But Karl Anthony Towns has to be, if not as impactful as Brunson, even more. He has to have a great playoff for them to go the distance and get to the finals like they want to. And then they're going to need their complementary guys, the OG Anunobys, the Josh Harts, the Bridges, the Robinsons. All of those guys are going to have games where they step up and they be big factors to help them get wins. But, I mean, I think they can do it. If all of those things can fall into place, the Knicks will have a good chance.
Yeah, they definitely have a good chance in the postseason. Now, the Knicks played all their starters last night. The rest of the league, they can't say the same. At least 168 players were out with injury or illness yesterday. So, Q, what should the NBA say to fans who pay for these tickets to be at these games and see these stars out there?
Listen, I mean, the NBA and the fans, me as well, we all missed the memo. It was senior dish day yesterday. Nobody showed up. It was mass exodus. I was searching for games to watch on TV, and I started to see a trend that nobody was playing. It was like you said, the Knicks played their guys, the Pistons and the Hornets, and then it was the Spurs and the Mavs. And after that, it looked like a lot of two-way players and things like that. So I don't know what's going to be done. I don't know how it's going to go down with the NBA front offices and how they're going to deal with it. But yesterday definitely reminded me of senior dish day.
Look, senior dish day is a good way to put it. The outfits,